Welcome back, my duelist friends. Casual Duelist here, and we are finishing up our Speed Duel GX coverage by giving you guys the last three structures that were within the box today. Those three are going to be Aster Phoenix, Alexis Rhodes, and of course this video's star, Chazz Princeton. So again, if this is the first one you're watching, go ahead, finish this video, go check out the other two. If you've already seen the other two and this is your last one, awesome, you've almost made it. But either way, hopefully this has been entertaining to some extent. Let's go ahead, get this in. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, discuss the skill real quick, give you guys the deck list, and then we'll go backwards, talk about all the cards with their effects, and then what we would do to upgrade it. So real quick, Chazz is actually able to play two different things. Three if you get tricky. But the third one is not, he doesn't have a skill for it yet. So the first skill here, the one that we want to use, is Land of the Ojamas. If you guys are familiar with Ojama Country, this is the Ojama Country field spell effect, which was also released in the box, just not in the deck list. So once per turn, send one Ojama card from the hand to the graveyard, special summon an Ojama monster from your graveyard. While you control an Ojama monster, switch the original attack and defense of all monsters on the field. And this allows you to get some really disturbing effects with King going from 0 to 3,000 pretty quickly. But again, very cool stuff. The rest of his deck features everything he was playing through GX. So we do have the Armed Dragon level 3, 5, and 7. And I think everybody knows Armed Dragon by this point because we've seen Dark Armed Dragon. We just had the Thunder Armed Dragons. And there was another Armed Dragon in the Hidden Arsenal Chapter 1 as promos. So it was pretty cool. We do have Chiron the Mage, one of the, I think, more important Beast Warriors in the game. And then we have almost every main deck Ojama, guys. We have Ojama Black, Ojama Blue, Ojama Green, Ojama Red, and Ojama Yellow. I think Pink is the only one missing. But what this means is if you guys are looking to play Ojamas in Common Charity, like I am next week, this is really going to help you get together a good portion of your Ojamas. I mean, honestly. The rest of the deck also has the V-Tiger Jet. Yeah, no, V-Tiger Jet. I thought I said it backwards. And the W-Wing Catapult. So again, we do get some more Union monsters. You will be able to mix this in later. They did provide the V through Z as well. So that's pretty cool. And you can mix it up with the... I think it was the Union Hanger, and maybe be able to play the entire setup. Moving over into their spells, they have the Ojama Delta Hurricane, the original board wipe, the Oja Magic, the Oja Match. Again, polymerization, can't have a deck that fuses without it. Tri-White, actually a very good print, and one that if you didn't have it already, you might have bought these copies anyway, just to own this card. It's actually not bad, and we use it in Skull Servants and stuff too. Traps, we're going to use a Spike Shield with Chain, Super Rush Recklessly, Grave of Enkindling, and a Wall of Disruption. Wall of Disruption, amazing card. And I can only imagine it's going to be even more broke here in Speed Duels. And then our extra deck. Our extra deck is amazing. We actually get the Ojama King and the Knight. So that's too good to be true. And then, of course, we get the VW Tiger Catapult. It's not a Volkswagen, guys. It's not a Jetta. It's not a GTI. Don't even worry about it. Doesn't run on diesel either, surprisingly, as a piece of cardboard. Now, this said, there are three things that you could do with this deck. His skills really feature into the Armed Dragon series. The other skill essentially being a one-shot level up. But again, we own level ups already. From, I think it was Merrick and Bakura were playing level up monsters in the structure decks. We definitely lean into the Ojama super heavy, and the VW definitely helps to expand an existing archetype. So very exciting. This deck is probably one of my favorites as far as the value that this section of the box brought you. So let's just go over all the effects real quick. So the VW Catapult, again, we're not going to use polymerization. We just need to banish the cards from being on the field. You discard a card, then target a monster the opponent controls, change its battle position. Flip effects would not be activated at this time. Because again, they did change it to where Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually doesn't have a face-down defense or face-down attack. Darkness Approaches has been errated. Was unaware of that until I was looking up some stuff. Ojama Knight and Ojama King, essentially the same card. It's the recipe that differs. Ojama King uses the original trio of normal monsters, and Ojama Knight can use any 2 Ojama cards, including the same guy. So if you got 2 copies of yellow and polymerization, boom, you got a Knight. What do? The Knight collapses 2 of our opponent's unused monster zones, and the King can do 3. Again, this does not affect the main or the extra zones in the master game, as they are not considered to be owned by one player or the other. And during our Land of the Ojama skill card or our Ojama Country field spell, we will get the stat flip. These guys will be 25 and 3,000 attack respectively. So going out on a huge limb saying that Ojamas are going to be so much fun. Traps. Got to start with that Wall of Disruption. Let's see if I can pick that stuff back up. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, all attack position monsters your opponent control currently lose 800 for every monster they control. Which means if your opponent has a full attack party of 3, they're all going to lose 2,400. So again, super disruptive. I love it. Grave of Enkindling. When a monster you control is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, each player targets a monster in their graveyard. Each player special summons their monster in defense mode. Those monsters cannot change their battle positions. So again, it's fine, whatever. You play the Ojama back. I'm going to attempt to get back one of my big Ojamas, my Knight or my King, and perfect. I may not be able to change them from defense, but they're going to be pretty hard to break in defense unless I play the field spell. And again, it didn't say that I negated my effect, so very good. The Super Rush Recklessly, target 1 beast you control and 1 monster your opponent does. Destroy the first, shuffle the second back into the deck. So you'll pop your own Ojama to send something back, it'll be fine. Spike Shield with Chain, target a face-up monster on the field, equip this to the target, it gains 500 attack. If the equipped monster battles while in defense position, it gains defense equal to the attack during damage calculation. Or gains defense equal to its attack. So again, depending on the card, this could be very good. I don't think that this is a good idea in Ojamas. Tri-White, target 3 level 2 or lower normal monsters in the graveyard, special summon them. So again, brilliant. Just get a full field back. Polymerization, Fusion Catalyst, Oja Match. This cross plays, so this one's a bit different. Send an Ojama card from your hand or face up on the field to the graveyard. Add to your hand 1 Ojama monster with a different name and 1 armed dragon monster from your deck or graveyard. Then immediately after this resolves, normal summon 1 of those. During the main phase, you can banish this card from the graveyard, target 3 of your banished Ojama monsters, shuffle them into the deck, then draw 1 card. So again, this is very Chazz, it's very crossover, and probably something I won't use. Not for any good reason, I don't prefer it. The Oja Magic, if this is sent from the hand or field to the graveyard, add each green, yellow, and black from deck to hand. Super easy to do with our Land of the Ojamas. Delta Hurricane, if you control green, yellow, and black, destroy all cards the opponent controls. That's what I mean by the board wipe. Most of the text here on the Wing Catapult says that it can attach itself to the V Tiger Jet or unequip it and special summon. The equipped monster would gain 400 attack and defense. That'll bring your Tiger Jet up to 2,000. And if the equipped monster would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you would destroy the catapult instead. So that explains them. I will skip over the non-effect versions. So we'll just talk about red. When this is normal summoned, you can special summon up to 4 from the hand in attack mode. This allows us to field swarm. Green. Blue. When it's destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can add 2 Ojama cards from deck to hand. Now this is amazing because if you start with blue, blue goes, whatever, you can grab Oja Magic and whatever else you want because it said card. It doesn't say monster or spell or trap. Obviously black. Chiron. Very important card. Once per turn, you can discard 1 spell, then target a spell trap on the field that your opponent controls and destroy it. So he's like Breaker. He's not Breaker. He's slightly stronger than base Breaker. He's weaker than Breaker with counter, but he's usable multiple times in a row. So the argument goes back and forth. And I'm going to do the armed dragon setup in order from 3 to 7, because in my head that just makes more sense. You guys let me know if you agree. So as 3, if it's during your standby phase, you can send it from the field to the graveyard. Special summon 5 from hand or deck. Once it is a 5, you can send 1 monster from your hand to the graveyard. Target 1 monster the opponent controls with attack less than or equal to the sent monster's attack. Destroy that target. During the end phase, if this destroyed a monster by battle, you can send this from the field to the graveyard. Special summon 7 from the hand or deck. And then once you have 7, cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned by the effect of armed 5. You can skirt that with the secondary skill and the level up, because it treats it as the effect of the monster. You can send 1 monster from your hand to the graveyard. Destroy all monsters your opponent controls with attack less than or equal to the sent monster's attack. So again, it goes from just has to exist, needs to get 1 physical KO, but can destroy a single monster by effect, to can destroy the opponent's entire side of the field of monsters by utilizing the effect. So again, this is probably the one I hyped up the most for myself, because I like level monsters. I love them. I like Ojamas. My one friend is just in love with Ojamas. So I've been playing against Ojamas for years. And I kind of want to play V through Z Union, so that's going to be pretty fun too. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If this is the last one that you need to see, congrats, you made it. That's it. We're going to go into real builds from here on out. If you haven't seen them all, here's the other 2 that we did today. Astro Phoenix, Alexis Rhodes. The rest of them from the other days, they're all in here. They're all in the box. So we got all of that for you. And guys, do all of the things, okay? If you want to support the channel, hit sub. If you guys have already hit the sub button and you still want to do something, maybe hit the notification bell to make sure that you keep coming back when we do more videos. Because again, that helps us. Let your friends know about the channel if they might be interested. Word of mouth is the best way to grow. And honestly, we've been doing this for less than 2 years, and I'd say we grew pretty fast. But most importantly, do me one favor if you don't do anything else. Guys, go out, have a great day, and do something for yourself, all right? It's self-care day. Go do something. I'll have another video for you guys tomorrow. It's going to be viewer submission, and we will thank that duelist then. But yeah, guys, go on. Have a good one. I'll see you later. Peace.